Hello, hello, hello there, my crafty buds. It's your crafty bud Peggy, and welcome to Stormy's Imagination Station. Hi, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all so much for being here. Guys, I just wanted to share with you guys a few more projects I've been working on. And some of y'all know I've been over there at the art bar, and we've been doing a lot of mixed media stuff. And I've been working on some backgrounds with the prompts. Y'all saw the last video that I done there. And these are some more that I've done. And I just thought I'd share these with you. I really like how this one here turned out too. And I just love them for background pages. I'm not really going outside the prompts. I'm just doing what the prompts say. And then I'll eventually use these in some journals and stuff like that. I really like that. And then this is one that I'm working on here. It's not quite done yet. And that's what I've been doing with those. And then, as you guys know, I've been doing the ABC cards. I've got to get these finished up this week. We're about done. I showed y'all a few of these that I was working on the last time, I think. I showed you these here, I do believe. And I'll show you guys some more that I've been doing. As you see, I'm into 2 boxes now, you guys. We're doing 30 cards, so... this one here was lines. I went with family lines on that. And this is like a little journaling spot right here and here. I've been really getting down with the journaling stuff. And then lifelines. I went with that. I thought that turned out pretty good. That was fun. And then vintage is this one. And I love how that come out, don't you? I think that turned out really pretty. I put a couple of dangles up here on the corner for these. A lot of different trims, just little snips of appliques and stuff. I really love that vintage. And then this one here, I forget what this one was. Oh well. I can't remember if this one, no, this wasn't cardboard. I'll have to look and see. I can't even remember what this one here prompt was, but I went with it. Favorite thing, I think, is pockets. I think that's what it was favorite thing favorite thing you like to do, and I went with pockets. I think that turned out really good. Then we had stamp, and I did this cute little fairy girl on this one. I just love her. I think she's cute as anything. And then my lady there. This one here has a stamp that says, men are like fine wine and cheese. They get better with maturity. And then this was Doodle. And this was one of the little girls I used to like to draw whenever I was young. And then I went with the symbols and stuff. I always draw a lot of symbols and different stuff like that. So that was Doodle. And then I went with Rainbow. This is the one I come up with for Rainbow. And I think that come out good. And it says, the quieter you become, the more you can hear. But I went with that because of them colors. I thought that turned out good. And then this one here, I think was words or phrases. Phrases. Be kinder to yourself and let your kindness flood the world. And then the definition of love I have on this one. Then this one here was the sunrise. I love how this come out. I sanded that one and everything. Used my distress inks on there and stuff. I think that come out good. Favorite color, violet red. Y'all know. So I went with 2 different looks on that. I vintaged that one up too. And that's all of that box. And then, like I said, I'm already into this one here. This one here was nature. That's an actual leaf on there. On the top, I went out there and I added some Mod Podge on it and stuff to seal it. And there's my nature. Shine. I went with that. I love that side, don't y'all? I love that. Ooh. And then this here was a face, I think it was. Or an image. So I went with the girls, and I did both sides of mine. Black and white. Second color, of course, silver. And I love that iridescent silver. Let's see, this one here, I can't remember what this one here was. I want to say Sparkle. I could be wrong about that one. This one here was corrugated cardboard. I love how that turned out. And I just played around with it there. This one here was napkin. And I added a little bit of zazz on those to make them pop. Sponge is this one. And I love that side. I think that turned out real pretty. And then this one here is shades of the same color. So I went with more of the pinks on that. So there's how my cards has turned out. And my background journal papers is all turning out. I'm just having a blast with the gang over there, y'all. The art bar. We're doing so much different stuff. It's just amazing the things that I've learned over there so far. Then, guys, real quick, I'm going to do a quick flip through of the Old World Santa Journal. I've worked on this and got it done. It's bound finally. I decided all I wanted to do was just put some of this old vintage fabric across the back of it right here and fringe it out. I've got the big doilies inside folded over the edge here for a little bit of extra. And then I just added just a thin chunk chain and a little bit of wintry hair trim to go on the side of it here. I think that turned out good. There's my image. I did the faux white leather on this. I hope that turns out pretty good. Y'all can see that. It's got a good feel to it and stuff. I like how it turned out. I do. It's another chunk monk, y'all. Y'all know me. And then I've got a doily pocket on the inside here, and I've got these just filled with some little tags, different ones that I've made here and there. I love this paper here. This was left over from the, I want to say, Stamperia Pink Christmas set. I love that tag right there. I love these old worlds, and I just made one of my book paper flowers here just to hold that. I used some coffee dyed vellum on here. I used old crochet trim, the vintage crochet trim on a lot, and then I made a lot of the snippet sides here on some of the pages for the journaling and stuff. I love these, don't you guys? I just love those. I love making them. Love how they look. And then I added some tissue paper here, and this is just a little envelope fold down that I've decorated and put some more of those flowers in there. So whoever gets this can have some goodies to play with on their own. This here's an envelope, and inside of this we've got a bunch of vintage recipes here that I've turned into like a file folder, and I've got it just chock full 1975 recipes from the 1930s on down. It's just chock full of different recipes and stuff that you can try and have fun with that I've stuck inside of here. And then this is another graph paper. I'm going to make some paper charms to go on these tops here is what I'm doing with these. You'll see several of these grommeted tops. I hope I didn't get that out of view, you guys, so that you could see that. But I want to do some more of those paper charms like I did in the Pink Christmas book. But I love this. What do y'all think? You think it's turned out good? I did coffee staining on here. I put the cup down. I actually did all of it. Did some old world stamping here. Envelope with some more of them little flowers inside. This is some more dyed paper that I did. And then I've got some more tags like these in here. Here's another envelope with just some snips and snaps inside. Some vintage hand-done tags inside here. And a corrugated tag. So that whoever gets this again can decorate it up a little more. There's a little bit of room in here that you could do a little bit more. And I love these. What do y'all think about these? I love the snippet pages. What do you think? I love this. I put a big doily in here. I hit the edges of this with metallics to go with this. I kind of kept it soft. Even though it's like an old world Santa, I kept it soft. And then in here, I just did some more. I added some more little tag starts that can be gussied up and added how you want. And like I said, I've got my mind set on some paper charms I think I'm going to do. And resin them up and stuff, but not make them real thick, you know. I like this little heart over here. And just some more little cutie cutouts. There's the Christmas train, and I love that image right there. And just some cut book pages, vintage book pages. And most of the edges has got this vintage crocheted trim. It's just cute, thin, and I love it. This one here will get 2 on it. I love how that piece turned out, don't you? I love that. And then here's some more tags that I did. This is a tag in a tag, I want to say. Oh, no, it's a flip up. And it's got some little cut roses down inside there and stuff. I think that was a little cutie. Then we've got our envelope again with this flower. I've added some iridescent hair on the edges of those. And then I've just got some beautifully cut little heart roses on inside of here that they can play with throughout the book. And then there's that tag there. I think this turned out pretty good. Postcard. More of these beautiful, I've added dangle trims on the edges of these and stuff. I just love these. I love to play with them. I love to see them. And then I've made some big tags to go down inside the inside of the middle. It's got a nice roomy pocket there with some dangles hanging down on each side. More of that trim. I love these pages, don't you? More of the snippet edges. I did a lot of these in here. I'm one of those girls, I don't want just one. You know what I mean? You know, some of them you see, there's like one really beautiful page, you know, and then there's all these, and you're like, yeah, it's gorgeous, but I wanted more of that, you know? So, that's kind of where I went with that. This is a tag in a tag. This has got more of these hearts and these book pages tags down inside of here. I love how that one turned out. And then inside I've got some more the book page roses there that you can play with. A couple of cute tags here. I love these, don't you? And then I've got the other half of that doily, and then this flip up right here. I just love this fabric. I just wanted to cover that rose with that. More of these beautiful snip edges. I went crazy with them snip edges. I wanted this one to have a whole bunch. And then I just made some recycled tags to go inside of this little fabric belly band right here. This is another envelope full of little goodies, little partial tags and stuff. And I just made this to where the rest of it you can have fun with it, you know, and do what you want to do inside of here. I love how this one turned out. And this one here's got a real cool one. I've got a little vintage tag here. And then look at this fan. This is made out of just old world Santas. Isn't that cute? I just love this. I had such a good time making that. That little fan that fits down inside there. And that has a journaling spot on the back of it as well. Just a little whimsy, you know me, guys. I just can't stop, you know. I just keep going and going. Another tissue paper there. And I just love the papers in this. Like I said, this was from the Stamperia Pink Christmas. And then I used some of the Old World Santa stuff in here. And then the back, we've got a frame down in here that you can use. Pretty good size one there. That's like a 5x7. I love putting these in here, you know, for them to be used. I figured that'll frame a picture really beautifully, and they can add their own touches. And then this is just full of ephemera, guys. I've got Old World Santas in here. I want you to look at that cutie little deer right there. Is that not the cutest little dude? And then it's papers and stickers I've got down in here. And like I said, more of these gorgeous Old World Santa tags is down inside of here. So I hope that this will be a well-received addition to a home there. So, and then the last thing I want to show you guys, I don't want to make this, God, we're already 15 minutes, is just some more tags and stuff I've been making. Guys, I learned these from G. Kerr, and I want you to look at that. Is it not the cutest little stick-in for a pocket? This is a belly band, guys, and what is going in this is this heart right here. And I was going to use these in that journal. Like I said, there's another one of those little hearts, and again, they just fold out like this, and there's plenty of journaling spot inside there, and they just fold it nice and cute. But I didn't have room in that book, so my next one I make will get these. And this is the big heart with its belly band, and it folds out as well. Isn't that cool? And there's a lot of journaling spot on there. You know, I think that'll look pretty in my next book. And then I took these out of that book because I wanted to show you guys again. I learned these from Danina over there at the art bar. She was working on some envelopes the other day, and I was really watching her because, you know, you look at some of these, but you really don't get what they're doing, you know, with all the layering and stuff. You know, these are tea-dyed, distress edged. I've used texture paste on these, gesso on these, napkins on these, Mod Podge on these, stamping. I mean, there are so many layers, and I've had the best time working on these, guys. I really have. I've had just the best time making these. I don't think I'll make envelopes no other way ever again. I really truly don't, because I'm in love with the look of these. I love what you can do with these. And now I get it. You know what I mean? So this is something I'd like to work on some of these with you guys sometime if you like to. Now, guys, these couple things here too, I got the idea from Danina, and layered a couple of these up here. These are like little, you can add these with a paper clip to the corner top of your papers if you so choose. I just love those. I think they turned out good. There's another belly band that I was working on. And then, oh, and here's another one of these. One of the tags. And then there's the last envelope. I did like a sea theme on that one. I think that turned out really good. And then, guys, these right here, I learned these from G. Kerr too. And I love these. These just go right on your journal pages like this, and then you remove each one of these, and there's your little journaling spots. So you get 4 of those with a flower there. I just love that. And like I said, this big one I learned from her, as well as, you know, these little tiny ones right here. I just had the best time learning these from her. And then I learned these, guys. These are a new kind of clip. And they're just little hearts, and they just slide over your page just like that. And they hold little dangles on the top of them. I've got little acrylics dangling off the top there on that one. I love this one. I think that turned out so super pretty with that hummingbird back there. And then we've got some more like this. And then I did one like this so that I could stick it above the pages. And then I kind of went off on my own and did a square one. And then I did this one here and added one of the hearts to the top of it, plus a big dangle. I just love these, guys. I've had the best time working on all these projects. And guys, if there's any of these that you're interested in, just let me know. Or scope out these guys' channels. I'll leave links below to the art bar, as well as Miss G over there, okay? Please head over there and show them some good crafty love. And guys, make sure you come back. I've got another tassel swap I'd love to share with you. And stick around. Hit the subscribe button. If you like what I'm doing, let me know, okay? And guys, thank you again for being here. And until the next time, be crafty, be cool. And I'll see you when I'm looking at you, okay? Bye-bye.